Hello everyone, and welcome to hopefully a short video, fingers crossed, of the journey. Why is today's video going to be short? Well, because as you can see, I'm not in the booth. But, a very big butt, like my butt, it's very big. The reason why I'm doing this is I talk a lot about my booth, and some of you may be thinking, I want to build a booth. I can do a booth. If I can do a booth under budget like this guy, why not me? I can do it. So I'm going to show you my booth. And not every booth is going to be the same. Not every booth is similar, as long as you have the necessary equipment, and follow. I'm pretty sure if you look up online what you need for your booth, you can find it. So I'm going to show you my booth. It's not finished. We were going to finish it by putting some drywall on it. Oh, maybe I should flip the camera. There we go. So it's not finished. This is what it's like when it's closed. That's the booth. So that we were going to drywall all this, but unfortunately, my dad got a little sick, and I even though I went to school for construction, I'm not that good at it. So money well spent, I guess. So anywho, so what I do is, if I'm doing stuff gaming, I switch over. I have a HDMI splitter right here, and I just split to the TV. You can see it's a little out of resolution because my monitor is a little outdated, and unfortunately all new monitors aren't good, so I can't really change the specs on it. But that's not part of the booth. So there's my computer. It stays outside because, well, you can probably hear it. It's kind of loud. You don't want to hear that in your booth. So in the booth, we have this box. Nothing. Just, there. Air goes in. There's a pipe that feeds the wires through. And hold on, before we go, you see this. That's the vent. And I'll show you. Which is right here. Ta-da! And then there's a switch right there. And then ta-da! Ooh, it's suction here. It's cold though, because, and then you can feel the outtake. Well, you can't feel it, you can hear it. Oh, Jesus. So then, here's the inside of the booth. It's very tight, very small. So, I didn't have this originally. This is an anti-fatigue mat because the flooring is like solid, like concrete, and it's not flat. So when I was standing in here, my feet were killing me. And wait, where's the flashlight? There it is. So I'm going to show you guys the underneath. So here's my booth setup. Sorry, let me finish with the floor. So I went to, I think it was Home Sense or Winners, and I found an anti-fatigue mat for $20. I think this was last Christmas. No, last Christmas. I didn't even have the booth last Christmas. Summer this year. Bought one, set it up, and yeah. So when I originally set up the booth, my audio interface, there it is used to be right there. And I recommend that you keep your audio interface in the room with you, because you're going to be adjusting the knobs here and here. And if you have instruments, here as well, but I don't have any instruments. That's your headphones. That's your XLR for the microphone. And when I was talking about my last video, technical difficulties, was, let me bend down. See, as you can see, I have all these now wires separated. Oh, sorry, wrong hand. And I have them all zip tied now, so they're not crossing or anything. So that way we don't get that buzzing, that looping, as I mentioned in my last video. Those are notes I took from classes, as well as stuff to do for videos, and just other notes that I think are jumbled in there. You can turn this off now. Well, obviously, for the most obvious part, soundproof boarding that I did myself. You can see a lot of my horrible cutting. Whoops. You may notice when I think it was a couple videos ago, when I punched the wall, said it's hollow. This is not directly against the wall. This is right here. You can see it's like a 2x3, and there's like 5 of them, because my dad when my dad and I renovated these entire walls down here, it used to be uninsulated wood panels, so it was like freezing down here before. And when my dad and I finished it, he's like, Matt, I understand you want to do this, but we're not going to do that. And I said, fair enough, okay. So right here, this one's kind of needing to be repaired. It's plastic, and then I used Gorilla Spray glue. Everyone said use double-sided tape. I may need to do that for this because the glue's not going to work again. And then obviously we got our vent. I said before, my biggest concern was the roof. So you can see right here, there's like this weird, like not weird. It's like really soft, like membrane. Sorry if I'm blinding you guys with the light. I put that on thing that was going to be noise canceling enough. It was not. So I had a lot of spare of the soundproofing foam. So I just said, screw it, let's do it. That was my last piece. And then I think I ran out. You can see right here, I used a stapler to finish off. I also wasn't going to do the door, but when I was doing some testing, I ran into, sound issues where it was just boomy and echoey. So I was like, you know what? I still got some soundproofing. Let's do the door. I ran into some issues, like right here, I did a little too close to the corner. Fixed it up a little bit. The funny part was getting the doorknob, obviously, but I made it work. And then these are corner pieces I had to buy individually. And then this right here, I just cut whatever spares of these I used. I just made them singles because there was one little gap. And I said, okay, let's improvise this. Let's do that. We did it. The light, I think I got at Rona or Canadian Tire, was like $23. They come with these brackets. You just screw them in and clip it in. Plug it into a light source. Bang, bang, boom, you're done. And as you know, here's my computer. Well, there's my monitor. There's the microphone that you see. I was originally going to film all my videos on my phone. But the quality, as you probably know, you can even tell right now the quality's crap. So I invested in a webcam for, I think it was like $80, maybe $90. Works out better than my phone. And I'm going to do this. Also, you're probably wondering, why is the light so dim? So I'm going to turn off the light. Usually, whenever the light turns on, it's like this. If I feel like a lizard in a goddamn tank at the pet store, and I'm just baking under this. Especially in the summer when it is hot. So I'm in here like going like, la, 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 and then you just see my face. It's just beads of sweat rolling down. I'm like, oh, dear God. So that's my booth setup. I just wanted to show you guys to give you an example of what. It doesn't have to. Oh, also, this shelf. So this retracts down, but obviously we can't because when this was put in, this became, where you can't really see. It's right there in the back. Get the light on. There you go. You can see it. It's not screwed in or anything. It's just one of those like attachable things to your desk. You just put the lip in and tighten it, and that's it. Stop strobing. We don't need to stroke people out. And then my dad had these extra brackets right here. These guys. He was gonna use it for somewhere at his dad's house, my opa's house. But then he didn't need it, and then. The Rode mic comes with this and screw in, which is what we chose. My dad reinforced it right here because this wouldn't have supported the weight, but we did that instead. It does come with that as well as, hold on, let me go over here and look at the ground. You're probably wondering, what room are we in my house now? We're in the rec room. This is a little kitchen we're in. Where did I put that thing? There it is. It also comes with this, its own little stand. The same thing as with the phone mount. You just slide it into the desk, clamp it, and done. Why? Because why didn't I do that? Not enough room, unfortunately. So, hopefully, this gives you a good idea of what you should have for your booth. Remember what I said? You don't need a booth. The reason why I did one was because I think we had the space, and not only that, when I have my mind set on something, I'm very stubborn. I'm not willing to compromise, so kudos for my parents for letting me do this. I will finish this drywalling myself because my dad's not in the best of health right now. And I don't want to push him, especially when it's cold out. And, well, if there's any other thing I missed, you just guys let me know. Oh, also, you're probably wondering, one more thing. I put the flashlight away. Where does this guy plug in for the interface? Sorry. Goes over down there, into that, through that pipe hole right there, and into in here. And that's it. That's everything, and I hope that helps. And have a good day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I forgot my festive hat again, but hold on. Let me... There we go. I didn't forget it at all. Have a happy, fun, chilly Sunday, my friends.